everybody. So today is Saturday. That means it's time for family movie night. And today we are finishing up Teen Movie Month by taking a look at one of my favorite teenage weepies. It's actually my favorite Nicholas Sparks adaptation. It is A Walk to Remember, and it's hard to believe that this movie came out in 2002. It's been around that long, which is wild. That's actually the year that I graduated from college. So this was sort of the end of my what I would think of like my teenage experience. Would have been, I mean, I was 21, but nevertheless, I kind of think that's sort of the end of that part of my life, and I really liked this movie from the first time I saw it. I think they have terrific chemistry. I think the relationship is very endearing and sweet, and yeah, it's like manipulative, but compared to something like Fault in Our Stars, which I absolutely hate, I just think that this movie has better characters and better writing, and it just works in trying to push those buttons, in my opinion, better than a lot of other movies that try to do this. I think the two have really nice chemistry between Mandy Moore and Shane West. The good girl, bad boy dynamic is pretty fun and like pretty effective. And there's some pretty swoony scenes, like when he puts on that tattoo, that fake tattoo for her, and when he takes her to be at the two places at once. They use that whole bucket list thing of, her having all these things she wants to do before she dies, and he's going to help her. And I'm not even a bucket list person. I'm not somebody like that, but I don't know, I just think that it works in this story and for her character, and it's believable. And I love the whole dancing in the moonlight sequence is really good. And the music in general, I think, is really good for this. If they wanted to make this a musical instead of a Notebook, I think that that would work quite well. I was surprised at how much of a faith-based film this was. I definitely did not remember that part of it. I mean, I remembered that she was the daughter of a pastor, but I just didn't remember them talking about the Bible and about God and miracles and things like that as much as they actually do. And so that was kind of interesting to me to kind of revisit that. But I would say if you're looking at faith-based films, this is one of the better ones. Like, it does feel authentic to her character, that's what she would say and who she is. And she says, I don't need another reason to be mad at God. That feels like a very authentic line that you don't sometimes hear in these type of faith-based films, that kind of vulnerability. And I think both characters are flawed. She's pretty perfect, but still, I think they feel pretty genuine, both of them. And certainly his character is very flawed, especially at the beginning, what he does. But his forgiveness journey with his dad, I think, is very moving, and works quite well. And I mean, I was a blubbering mess by the end of this. So it really, like I said, when it's trying to press those buttons, it's successful in pressing those buttons for me. And the fact they get married, and it's very sweet and wonderful. And so I really enjoyed it. I just think it's, for what it's trying to do in this type of teenage love story, tearjerker kind of a thing. I think it works really well. I mean, people said, "Oh, it's just like Love Story," but I don't think they have that good of chemistry in Love Story. Me and Monda, we did a whole recap of Love Story. It's weird. It doesn't, when she's about to die, it doesn't even seem like she's sick at all. And I just don't think they have that good chemistry in Love Story. So this one, I don't know, I think it works better than Love Story. I really do. But yeah, I still like it. I liked it then. And in fact, I picked this. We did a ranking of Nicholas Sparks movies over on Hallmark Channel, me and Terry, and I picked this as my number one. I have this number one on my list, but
Oh yeah.
the thing about it for me is that not only do they have great chemistry, and like it ends really, even though it's
It ends
sad,
sweetly,
from the
yeah.
very beginning that she's sick, and so it doesn't
Yes.
feel as manipulative as these ones where it's like, surprise, cancer. Let me know what you think, where you're at on it. Where would you rank it in Nicholas Sparks adaptations? I would love to know. And please like this video, please subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. and check out all of my Teen Movie Month reviews and check out the love story recap and also that ranking of the Nicholas Sparks movies. I would really appreciate it. If you're subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate that. And we also have our Patreon group, which is the best way you can support me. And it really, really, really helps a lot. And I try to make it worth your while and give you lots of cool opportunities as part of that. So take a look. And we have the merch store. We get lots of fun designs. So thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.